Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Baked Disney, the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. I'm your host, David, and in this episode of Fresh Baked, we're going to be talking about what is new and newsworthy at the Disneyland Resort. And this week, we have two lead stories. That is the new Magic Happens Parade that started this week here at Disneyland, and the 2020 Food and Wine Festival over at California Adventure. Now, certainly we can talk about the Magic Happens Parade. Matter of fact, we did already. We did a video on that. You can check that out on our channel. We have the full parade and a review. But today I want to talk to you about what's happening inside the Jolly Holiday and elsewhere throughout the park, and that is Magic Happens treats and merchandise. Now, inside the Jolly Holiday, we get three new fun things to enjoy for Magic Happens. The first is a island pork toasted sandwich. It's got black forest ham, Kahlua smoked pork, Monterey Jack cheese, pineapple relish, and cilantro, served with house-made chips, and then two really sweet-looking treats. A royal cupcake. It's a vanilla cupcake with buttercream icing, or you can get the Dia de los Muertos ham pie with guava filling. I've never had anything in my life ever with guava filling. We saw this merch previewed earlier. You've got the Mickey Magic Happens baseball tee, the sipper mug. That ornament is beautiful. Here are the two new Magic Happens pins. And of course, the mini ears. Really cute line. It's kind of limited, but it is cute. I think I've already seen a bunch of people walking around with the sipper mugs. As you know, the Haunted Mansion has been under refurb now for a few weeks. And we've heard a rumor, you guys, that there's more going on inside there than just paint and polish. You guys know about the glass in the ballroom that's got the crack in it. Word is that they are replacing that glass, a giant sheet of glass in the backstage areas on the way onto the tram. Also, I've heard...
Credit to Mr. Matthew Gotchula for doing it.
There you go. Credit to Matthew Gotchula. We're also hearing that, I mean, we're talking about top to bottom refurb. The place has been gutted. That's what Ian was telling me. Is that they've gutted it inside, you know, all around. It's not just paint and polish. I mean, they are literally a total refurb. It's going to be the same attraction that we know, just looks newer and more fresh, which is good news. Now, on the topic of refurbs, while walking around the park today doing our construction updates, we noticed there's a refurb going on at Cars Land, the Cozy Cones. They're redoing the wall, the fake wall at the Hollywood backlot. We've got the Haunted Mansion thing going on. We've also heard about a refurb happening for Tom Sawyer's Island at the Cider Mill and Blacksmith. All minor things, but it goes towards the idea that maybe they're not putting a freeze on construction progress throughout the resort. If anything, they're doing more than ever. I'm saying no construction freeze is happening. All systems are go. They're finishing all their projects. They're starting new projects. All you got to do is walk around the park and see new things happening. Work continuing. The Mickey and Friends or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is still going.
The stairway to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route.
Well, it was just a couple weeks ago that we were at Tropical Hideaway and we were trying out the new pork lumpia, and wouldn't you know it, they've got another new lumpia, a new sweet lumpia, presumably to replace the pineapple one. That, and this one is kind of out of nowhere, a PB&J sweet mochi. So I got everything. I got the PB&J mochi, I got the new sweet lumpia, and I even got the new, well, the now old pork lumpia because I enjoyed it so much. And you know, you gotta have something a little bit savory to go with all that sweet. So I tried all three again, and the PB&J mochi was weird. It was like almost bubblegum. Now, I'm not that familiar with mochi and how it is or is not supposed to be. I have to say I did not enjoy the PB&J mochi. For whatever reason, it just wasn't for me. The sweet lumpia, which comes with banana, jackfruit, and a caramel drizzle. It was pretty good. I mean, it is what it is. It was lumpia, it's sweet. I think I would have preferred the old pineapple lumpia with the pineapple dipping sauce. I think I prefer that. This is still pretty good, just not my favorite. Of the 3 things I got today, again, my favorite was the pork lumpia. Definitely try that with the sweet and sour sauce. It's really good. Come to Tropical Hideaway and have a lovely experience while you do it. I cannot believe this section of Disneyland has not seen this much action in very, very long time. I'm really happy with how Tropical Hideaway has evolved in the short time it's been open. This wasn't scripted, it wasn't part of my normal news bit that I was doing, but I'm walking out of Tropical Hideaway and the line for Dole Whips was the longest that I've ever seen anywhere, and out of nowhere, and I thought that's really strange. And then I walked by the Dole Whip stand proper out in front of the Tiki Room, and I hear the cast member telling guests who are trying to buy a Dole Whip at the Tiki Room stand, it's mobile order only, you guys. You cannot walk up and order a Dole Whip at the Dole Whip stand at the Tiki Room. Now I don't know if that's a new permanent thing or if that's just something they're doing today, but it would explain why the queue was so large at Tropical Hideaway and nil at the Dole Whip stand. And I think that's actually a good idea because it gets the traffic out of that little, a little bit of traffic anyway, out of that area into Adventureland. We're back at the Mad Hatter Hat Shop at Town Square. We got a new pair of ears this week. Mickey ears inside balloons on top of a mini ears, and oh my gosh, I think I've gone cross-eyed. Meanwhile, in downtown Disney, we've got 2 more interesting merchandise things to show you. First is this, there's a new series of pins, the scratch and sniff series of pins. I found this one. This is a Dole Whip one. Good luck finding any of these. I was checking the park all over the place. I finally found this one at the pin stand out here outside of World of Disney, but I looked all over the place in the park proper. They're all sold out. But be aware that there is a new line that's pretty interesting. Let's go into World of Disney also, because we found what Disney really knows what they're doing. There's an ABC's mugs, another series of coffee mugs in downtown Disney at the World of Disney. Each letter of the alphabet represented on a coffee mug. A, I think, is for Aloha. B is for Big Thunder. That one's pretty clear. V, I guess, is for villains. That's very villainous, but like many others, I thought, oh, that's a Maleficent, or I mean a Fantasmic mug. Why is there a V? I'm not the only one who thought that. I've heard that otherwise. I've heard that from other people who are looking at these. N is for Nemo. And notice that there's no M's. The M's are sold out. How much do you want to bet? It's Matterhorn. Matter of fact, we can prove it's Matterhorn because you got the, I think what this is a pillbox. That shows M is for Matterhorn. That seems to be a popular mug, the most popular one. And meanwhile, if you're wondering, what is Z for? Well, Z is for Zurg. And by the way, there's an X mug, of course, and it's got red from Pirates of the Caribbean. I can only hope, it is my deepest and fondest wish, that X is for X Atencio. That is probably the coolest thing ever, if that is the case. That is Disney coming through where they should on that one. And that fresh baked is what's new and newsworthy this week at the Disneyland Resort. A lot of stuff to be paying attention to this week that we're gonna have to follow up on in the coming weeks and months. The construction progress is fascinating to me. I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. But stay tuned, as always, to Fresh Baked for more in the coming months, like I said. And until then, Fresh Baked. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!